themselves to it. They kept on partying, kept on doing this, that, and other, right up until the day of the flood.
Yes.
Oh.
So he's saying, so hear this. So I now employ this beast and release it in the earth. But here's the damaging part. God was to control when the beast would be released. Not man. So man has stepped into the role of God, essentially now turning the glory from God to himself.
Right.
Wow.
And because the gate has been opened prematurely, we've got to teach on this because most people are not ready to deal with what is coming. And so please hear me today. He said, you don't have the power to do that. You don't have the power to get Leviathan to beg you for life.
Jesus.
What in the world?
You don't have that power. Verse 5, can you make it, Leviathan, a pet like a bird? And can you put Leviathan in a cage and tell it not to come out? Can you put Leviathan in a cage and tell it when to sing and when to shut up? Right? Here, watch this. Can you put the pride that's in you in a cage? Can you trap it, hold it down? Can you allow it to come out, amen, when you want it to, amen, and make it sit down when you want it to?
Oh, God.
Absolutely not. For most of us, once unhealthy pride starts in us and it starts to roll, watch this, we don't know where to turn to stop it. That's why we get caught up in sin seasons. Because all sin is rooted in pride. And once we enter into a sin season, it is almost next to impossible to stop it yourself. That's why you start throwing out, oh God, help me. Right? Oh God, I need your help. Because you realize most of the time, even though subconsciously, you realize that if God does not step in, this pride that has started to roll in my life, amen, will not stop.
That's good, Apostle.
It's not going to stop. It's going to want more and more and more. This is why somebody, watch this, who opens themselves up to sex before time, and then you start to get on a roll.
Yeah.
And before you know it, you just started out with, well, I'm going to just do it this one time. And the next thing you know, you got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different partners. Because it all started with your pride. Your pride how? Because you thought you had the power to decide that it was time for me to give myself away. When God says, hold yourself.